Okay, we're going to use, we're multiplying using the break apart method. So this is our equation up here. We got 24 times 16. This is the equation we're going to use to demonstrate. And the important thing to remember when you're using the break apart method is that you have to keep one factor constant while you break the other factor apart. Okay? And what we're really going to do is we're going to take this equation, 24 times 16, and make it into some smaller bite-sized equations that help us solve the problem. Okay, so our constant in this problem is going to be 24. So our constant factor is going to be 24. That factor will not change when we break up the equation. All right, the factor that I will be changing is 16. So I'm going to break 16 into some numbers that I find easier to work with. Our first number is going to be 24 times 10. And then we're going to do, I'm going to do 24 times 2, 24 times 2, and 24 times 2. You might notice that I'm using all benchmark numbers because benchmark numbers are really easy for me to multiply by. All right, let's go ahead and tackle this first equation. So 24 times 10 is equal to 240. 24 times 2 is equal to 48. And then down here, 24 times 2 is equal to 48. And 24 times 2 is equal to 48. Now, all I have to do is add up all of my answers. Alright, so I've got 240 plus 48. So I'm going to take these two off because I'm adding them. And that's 288. Then I need to add 48 to that. So 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry my 1 up. So 8 plus 4, I'm not times, 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13, and we have 336. And our last group of 48, 8 plus 6 is 14, carry my 1 up, 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 4 is 8, and then I drop my 3 down, I have 384. So, my final answer is 384. And essentially all you're doing is breaking apart this equation into 4 smaller equations. You can see that I broke the factor 16 into 10, 2, 2, and 2. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I didn't actually change the numbers. All I did was break one number apart. So it's just like this array over here. We know that multiplication can be shown in arrays. So I have a 24 by 16 array. I have 24 columns and 16 rows. I don't break the columns up. What I do is I break the rows of 16 up. So I would break this into a row of 10. I'd break this guy into a row of 2. And then this one into 2 more rows of 2. So what I've done is I've broken my 16 into 10, 2, 2, and 2. So you see that the overall quantity doesn't change as long as I put them all back together. So it would be 24 times 10, 24 times 2, 24 times 2, and 24 times 2. So this is just a representation of the equations that we've already done. Okay, hopefully that clears some things up for you, and good luck in multiplying.